What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Aryan, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at what's in my camera bag. The inspiration behind this camera bag is that I want to make videos in a variety of different places. I go to university, and sometimes filming the same videos over and over in your house gets pretty boring. You can only film so much with a very tight space, and a lot of the stuff that I film with takes up a lot of room. So with this bag, I wanted to minimize as much space as I can, pretty much carry everything that I need to make a video in this one bag. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. Okay, so the bag itself is the Douchebags the Backpack Pro. I think they actually changed their name now to DB Journey. Anyways, I think this is one of the best camera bags out there. I did a review on it actually, so if you're interested in that, make sure you click the link above. But this is the bag that contains everything. It has ample space, it's built really well, and the thing I really like about this backpack is that it's not like one of those really nerdy looking backpacks. It actually looks good. I got it in all black because that's, I think, the cleanest way to go, and carries all my stuff. It's a really great backpack, so I couldn't recommend this enough. Now, like I said, I'm trying to keep everything as minimal and as compact as possible. So on the side, I got the Peak Design travel tripod in aluminum. So my main tripod, the one that's actually holding the camera right now, is a Manfrotto tripod, and it's pretty big. So it's not really easy to take around, especially if I'm trying to film somewhere on campus, because some of those locations are actually really nice. So this compact tripod actually allows me to just take it pretty much anywhere. It's like super thin, it's pretty lightweight, and it's like very small, and it gets the job done actually very well. I really like it because it has like an articulating head that gets me a lot of angles, and if I'm shooting vertical videos, it's great for that as well. But the main reason I got this tripod was just so that I could take it with me to places that I can't take this big tripod to get some more shots. Now, moving on to the top of the bag, I carry with me a mic. I recently got the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, and I'm going to be using this a lot more. I see pretty much all the YouTubers use this mic, so I picked it up and I'm really liking it so far. I carry that in the top so it doesn't take up too much space in the bag. It's not the smallest microphone in the world, but it's not too big either, and for a lot of times it gets the job done, especially for a run and gun setup. Now, I carry a laptop too in this backpack, and that's the 16-inch M1 Max MacBook Pro. I also did a video on this lately as well, and I'm really liking this laptop. Pretty much everything I throw at it, it handles with literal ease, and it makes editing these videos, editing thumbnails, pictures, pretty much doing anything so easy and so enjoyable. The screen size, it's great, and this backpack is big enough to fit the 16-inch MacBook Pro. It is a little bit tight of a squeeze, so if you have anything smaller, it's going to be perfect, but it does fit it just fine. I carry this laptop with me so I can edit these videos on the go, or edit photos, do my schoolwork, pretty much everything that I need my laptop for, and I'm glad that it fits inside. Okay, so the thing that I like about this backpack itself is that it actually opens up from the top so you can see everything out at once. That's great because for a camera bag, I want to quickly be able to see everything that I need and quickly be able to grab what I need as well. So it just opens like this, and let's take a look at what's inside. So as you can see, I kind of keep everything as organized as possible because I do not want my things to be rummaging around, especially if you have a little bit expensive camera gear. You don't want things to be loose and potentially be able to damage that. And before I actually talk about anything else, let me say that the thing I have inside here is the CIA organizer from DB Journey as well, and I got the smaller one just so that it doesn't take up the whole space of the bag, so I can keep some other stuff around as well, and that carries the camera, the lenses, and everything else you see here. So it's honestly a nice little addition to the bag. I don't see anybody buying the bag and not buying some sort of camera insert for it. So in this main compartment, I keep my camera, which is the Sony a7S III. I'm using it to film this video, so that's why it's not in the bag right now, and pretty much living on it at all times is the Sony G Master 24-70 lens, the f2.8 version. I feel like this is such a versatile lens. I pretty much only need this one for most of the situations I'm in, because at 70 it's super punched in. It's great for like portraits or to get that nice compression, but at 24 it's honestly great for a wide angle shot. I sometimes use it for vlogging too. It's just my #1 go-to lens, and that always lives on the camera. The next lens that I carry is the Sony G Master 24mm f1.4 lens. This is another great lens. It doesn't take up a lot of space, and the f1.4 aperture makes sure that I can film sometimes in low light, especially on campus or situations where I don't have control over lighting. This lens is honestly perfect. It's very small, so this is honestly my go-to vlogging lens as well. It's great for B-roll. It's great for that really nice shallow depth of field because it's a 1.4 aperture, and it always lives in the camera bag so that I can have a little bit more low light capability. Now moving on, I have a little camera strap with the Peak Design clips on them. Sometimes if I'm taking my camera out and I don't want to hold it and I want a little bit more security, I just put this on and it goes over my neck. I like the color of it, I like the texture, and it was just a little cheap one that I bought on Amazon, so that just lives in the bag in case I need it. Don't use it too often, but when I do, it comes in really handy. I got this little Manfrotto mini tripod as well. Sometimes I carry the camera on it itself, like if I want to set it up on a table, or if I want to actually use it as a vlogging stick, it comes in super handy. I think this is only like 25 bucks, and it's honestly a very clutch thing to have in your bag at all times, because you never know when you just need a little bit extra stability, or you just need to prop your camera up on a tripod and you don't want to bring the whole big tripod out. And the last thing that I keep in this camera insert actually goes along with another piece that I keep in my bag, but this is the Rode Lav Mic 2, and especially like I said, when I'm traveling or when I'm in a situation where I'm away from this big setup, I do not want to set up this boom mic, let's say on campus. It's literally probably the worst thing you could do because it's time consuming, it takes up a lot of space, and it's just a nuisance. So having this lav mic, I can just run it up the shirt and have good audio pretty much anywhere is very handy. And this, actually buying this actually kind of inspired this whole video, because this whole video is about making a setup where I can just take it, run and gun, different situations, but still have great quality content. So this helps me achieve that. And I actually keep right beside it this pack, which contains the Rode Wireless Go 2 receivers. So these little things are pretty much the most clutch thing to have, because like I said, audio is very important and you want to make sure that your videos sound good as well as look good. These help me do just that. I can put in the wireless receiver right on the camera, have the mic set up. I can use them as a mic itself, or I can plug in the lav mic to them and then have audio. I could clip them right over here, and plus they're pretty tiny, they don't take a lot of room, so why not just bring them everywhere? And now the thing that probably takes up a lot of space in this bag is my tech pouch. I also did a video on what's in my tech pouch. I'll leave that linked above here too if you want to take a look. But the gist of it is that pretty much everything that I need to make videos that are little accessories, so for example extra batteries, filters, hard drives, some cables, I always just keep them here. It's much better than having them just rummaging around in your bag. Having a good quality organized tech pouch honestly makes you feel so much more organized. This is the tech pouch by Peak Design. It's been great so far. I really like how it's like an accordion, so it folds out and it can actually carry quite a bit of stuff. Like, you'd be surprised how much stuff that I can actually fit in this tech pouch. But all the items on this, I literally use them every single day. Now the bag itself has a few pockets over here. I don't use them too much, but for example in this middle pocket what I have is one of these camera cleaning pens. So it just has like a little duster and a little lens cleaner. Doesn't get too much use, but it is handy. And then I have just some Apple headphones, the ones with the USB jack, because if I need to monitor audio or I just need to see how something sounds really quick, I can just plug these into the camera. To be honest, I probably use these like once or twice in my life, but in case I need them, I have them. In this bigger pocket down here, I have a little dongle that connects USB-A to USB-C. Very clutch, because sometimes some people have some accessories, or I have some accessories that I actually need to adapt. So I always have a dongle with me for that reason. And last but certainly not least, I just keep this Sony battery charger. I have two batteries, one that's always in the camera and then one that's always in the tech pouch. I want to make sure that they're always charged up, so I keep the charger with me, so in case I'm running low I can charge one battery while using the other and then swap them once they're ready. And you never want to be in a situation where both your batteries are dead and you don't have a charger. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much everything that I carry in my camera bag. This is not the bag that I carry with me every single day, so let's just put that out there. It's not like an EDC bag. I'll probably do a video on that soon. But when I want to make a video and I don't want to carry all this stuff that takes up a lot of space, this is the setup that I always go for. It's working for me so far, and I'm really enjoying making videos like that, especially because it adds a little bit of freshness to it when you're not seeing the same background over and over. I wanted to make sure it wasn't too heavy, and I wanted to make sure all the products are very good quality so that the production value of this channel doesn't go down if I'm traveling or if I'm filming videos in places that I wouldn't normally. So I feel like it does the job just fine. If you made it to the end of this video, comment below something that you carry with you on a daily basis. I'll be replying to as many comments as I can. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aryan, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you click like and subscribe as well.